what's up guys, welcome to the channel. So before I get started, I wanted to kind of tell you guys, I'm going to be doing like a surprise giveaway on a light bar. This is the light bar right here. It's a 42-inch curved light bar, and I'm just kind of like, it's just a surprise giveaway. And the way to enter is you got to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and leave a comment on this video saying you want to be entered, and you'll be entered. I will announce the winner Thursday in that video, and I will be sending this out. Also, I'm sending out a nicer harness with it. This is a harness to run 2 light bars off of. It's got an inline fuse, relay, all that, nice switch, and here's the legs to the light bar right there. Also, I'm going to be throwing this in there as well. Now, I don't sell these personally on my own website because I don't have a website. These will be back up on MotoLoot if you guys want one. Dirty Max on one side, American flag on the other. So make sure you're entered. My Instagram is in every description. I'll also put it on the screen. So make sure you get entered. But the purpose of this video is going to be to kind of go over the Caterpillar fuel filter adapter conversions. Like, I already have one on my truck, but it's time to change the filter out. So I'm going to do that and show you guys. There's quite a bit of advantages to running one of these. It's much higher quality. As you know, Caterpillar is a pretty reputable brand, especially with diesels. And so I've had the adapter on my truck for about 5 years, 4 or 5 years, something like that. And you know, it's been flawless. And my buddy Mark DeCola, I believe he still sells them. He sells a kit that, you know, makes it to where you can run one of these. And mine is not that. Mine was, I think, Sinister made one. I don't know if they still do. But that's the one I have, but it's time to change one, so I figured I'd go over these and kind of show you the advantage to running them versus, you know, say a factory one that's usually like plastic and and all that. But truck's hood's almost as tall as the garage door opening, so I'm gonna get as close as possible and then get started. Really easy to get to. My truck's a little more of a pain to get to the fuel filter because I have those dual shock hoops sitting there, so. But it's still pretty easy. You know, you just got to pull those pins and unscrew the old one, screw the new one. I'm going to show you guys, but pretty easy stuff. Make sure you have a filter wrench, preferably not one like this. And I guess it don't really matter when you're taking it off, but when you're putting one on, you don't want to ever put one on with this. Most of the time, you can just hand tighten these things. You don't really need a filter wrench because that's putting too much on it. But you know, these ones right here will completely gouge, and they'll even knock holes in your filter. So try to avoid these at all costs. This is a good one right here if you can get on it. This one's not for a truck, obviously. It's a small. This is for my Corvette. But you can get those ones that have like the band on them. They don't put that much pressure on it. But yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. Pull the truck up to the garage and start pulling off the wheel well liner, and we're gonna break the old one loose. We'll check it out real quick, and then we'll throw the new one on, and I'll show you the steps to kind of get the truck all primed up, ready to go. We're just gonna pull these little push pins. Makes it a lot easier if you use one of these. I think I got off Amazon for like $5. So I'm gonna pull all these pins out, and your filter's gonna be like right up there. I'm gonna break that loose and see how it looks, and then put the new one in. Alright guys, this is off now. As you can see, right there is the filter. We're gonna break that loose, and we should be good to go. Alright. So, now that pump's running, we're gonna do this. Should be good to go because that pump's pushing it right to it. I'll crack this to show you. See? Alright, we're all good. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna crank it. Oh, see? Pretty easy. Alright guys, so I went ahead and ordered new filters, new water separator for the Fass lift pump. I ended up going with Baldwin. The water separator is a 10 micron, and the other one I think is a 4 for the lift pump. So this should be here by the end of the week, and I'll show you guys what those are, or I'll show you guys the install on that, even though it's easy. But yeah, it should be good to go. Got the Caterpillar one under the hood. I got that one Caterpillar one on the Fass system right now. It was actually one I had around, so I put it on. You guys seen for the video. The other one, the other Fass one I had on was kind of messed up, so I pulled that off, cleaned everything, cleaned the other Caterpillar one I put back on, and that's why you see that on right now. It's not a brand new one, but it's better than the one that was on it. It was in rough shape, so this is gonna work for now. And you know, I'm not really worried, because even though that one's an older filter, that Caterpillar one I have on the pump you guys seen, I'm not really worried, because it's gonna be going through this one again. So let's go ahead and get right into the Q&A, because I know you guys don't want to watch me put a stupid wheel well liner in again. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this Q&A. It was a Q&A I did on Instagram about probably a week ago, I guess, and I did the first half of the questions. I think there's like 60 or so more. Next question, T-Money 1244. Would you ever change the color scheme of your truck? Yeah, I've been thinking about wrapping it, but I'm not too sure on what I want to go with just yet. Next question, RPF 24. Would you ever buy a project truck? Yep, I would. I think I answered that already, maybe not. But project truck, it'd probably be like a pre-runner. Next question, Chris J 030. Have you ever thought about starting an SUV build like a Tahoe? I never really thought about it. It would be cool, but you know, I have other plans before I do something like that. Next question, Griffin CO2. What is the most expensive repair you've had to do on the Duramax? I haven't really had any expensive repairs. Now, you know, modifications I've done to, you know, improve performance and the way it looks. Quite a bit I've spent, but as far as just a fix, the most expensive was probably the water pump. I did it in my driveway. It wasn't too bad. The water pump was like 400 something bucks, because I got a good one. You want to make sure you get like a pinned, or you know, a TIG welded water pump. That way it doesn't free spin. Next question is, what kind of fuel mileage does the truck get? I get like 15 or so around town here. I can get like 20 or so on the highway. That was by C Fellows LB7, sorry. Next question is Garrett McCord. If you had to paint your truck a different color, what would it be? Again, I'm not really even sure. Good question. I haven't really thought about that. Next question, Vicente Ibarca 4053. When would you get a new set of wheels and tires? Well, obviously for the car, I got new wheels. The truck, I'm probably gonna get new wheels and tires here pretty soon, but I'm not too sure what I want to go with just yet. I like forged wheels, but I'm the kind of person that would ruin them within a week of owning them. Not from like curbs or anything like that, but I do go out and play in sand, mud, and stuff like that, and that will completely ruin them. There's no point to spend that kind of, you know, that kind of money on wheels if you're just gonna ruin them. Next question, McCrary C, I don't know. Do you think it's been worth it to spend all that money on your truck? I think it has. You know, I did everything I've wanted to do to it pretty much as far as looks go. I still have some more performance mods I want to do here soon, and I'm sure it'll never end. Building the truck never ends. You always think of something different. But I think it was worth it. Now from an investment standpoint, no. Probably a horrible investment to dump that kind of money in an older truck. Money on it to expect a return, you know. Next question, Z71 Beast Mode. When do you think you're going to build a newer model Duramax, and if you were to build, what would the lift tire wheel be? Any other mods? I don't really plan on doing a new model one anytime soon. Maybe if YouTube started really taking off, I would start one. But lift tire setup, I would probably do like 20 by 12s on a smaller wheel. Maybe 4 to 6 inch lift, nothing too crazy. 500-600 horsepower to the wheels, nothing too crazy, just a clean truck, pretty, you know, practical. Next question is Cody Allen. Would you ever get a camper shell? No. Next question, Zachary Bennett. Would you ever sell your truck? I would, but it'd take a lot of money, and it's not worth the amount of money I'd be wanting. Next question, Big Odie. What's your paint code? Oh, I'd have to go look. DM me and I'll get it. Next question, SeaGoats17. You and Street Speed should trade trucks for a day or two. Well, we live like 1,000 miles apart, so it'd have to be a little more in a day or two. Next question, Aldo Arellano. What are you gonna do with the new Corvette? Just some mild mods here and there. It's not really meant to be a drag car or anything like that. Nothing too crazy. GMC or Chevy, either one's fine. Next question, that Chevy Boy 78, can that be in the video? Yeah. There you go. Next question, SH8RE. What size are your rims and tires? They're 20 by 14 and 38 1550. And what lift do I have? 10 to 12 inch Cognito Motorsports. Jay Gamble 193, how much money do you have in the truck? Roughly 45,000, something like that. Next question, Stone Blake. Would you ever consider it a mud wrap or a wrap and all? Not a mud wrap, but I would do a wrap for sure. Next question, Victor JR 1017. Would you ever get a foreign car? Yes, I would. Next question, Logan Jackson. Is the lift 7 to 9 inch or a 10 to 12? 10 to 12. Colton GY. Would you ever tow your boat? If so, could you make a video when you do it? Yes. I'm gonna be towing it a lot this year, I think. I'm gonna be going to like South Florida, maybe over to Louisiana with it. So I will do a lot of videos with it for sure. Next question is the Vortec. What are your thoughts of the Chevrolet Trailblazers? I had one, but it got totaled. I was gonna lift it. I like them. I probably wouldn't own one because I have other plans, but you know, I have nothing against them. Next question, Christian 300104444. Are you gonna get a bed rack for the truck? Nah. Next question, K4 Walker 39. Are you going to the Daytona truck meet? Good pointers for a new truck, and would you consider becoming a better Street Speed 717 and wrap your car and truck? I may be going to the Daytona truck meet, and I do plan on wrapping the truck and car, so I don't know about being a better Street Speed 717. I don't really know what that means, but. Next question, R. Christie 3. Are you going to Lifted Truck Nationals? Because you should. It's in Branson, September 8th and 9th. Probably not. Next question, Ethan Smith. How long did it take you to finish your build? Well, I'm not finished really, so it's been like 5 years since I've been building on the truck, so I really don't think it'll end. So next question, Philly 30, will you buy a new Duramax? Yes, I will. And why Duramax? I just feel like Duramax is the best combo. I did love Chevy in general, so it just made sense. And Duramax are reliable engines. They're solid. They don't really have many issues, so. And Allison transmissions are pretty solid as well. Next question, Diesel _ truck life. What's your dream truck? Well, not to sound like a D-bag, but I have it. Next question, UK Matty Ice 88. What do you think of the track toys like Ariel Atom, KTM Expo, and Caterhams? They're pretty sweet. I know Ariel Atom's really expensive. I'm sure KTM Expo is too, because KTM's expensive in general. They're cool, but I wouldn't have one just because they're so expensive and they're not the most practical. Can't really do much with them. They are fast though. Next question, G Money N09. Would you ever sell your truck? Sorry. Next question is Jacob 386. Any other mods you're thinking about your Duramax? Yeah, I got quite a bit, man. I'm just gonna keep going. It's never gonna end. So next question, Harrison Hudspeth. What's your favorite thing about your truck, and do you have any sponsors? My favorite thing about the truck is probably the lift kit. It's been a flawless lift. You know, very soft ride considering what it is. And for sponsors go, yes, Redhead Steering Gears and Cognito Motorsports. But I didn't get the lift sponsored by it. You know, I actually bought the lift myself. Poor timing. Next question is by Jordan Quinn. I'd like to swap out all my dash lights to LED, including the climate, 4x4, steering wheel, windows, heated seats, fogs, etc. Any leads to where you got your kit and how you went about changing everything? I got mine a long time ago, like 5 years ago on, I think it was eBay, and I did all the stuff myself. I just kind of went as I did it as I went. You know, I didn't have any instructions or anything. I just did it. It's kind of a pain. You gotta have a lot of patience, a lot of soldering, but I think it was worth it. But it's kind of a long job. Maybe one of these days I'll do a full install on one. Maybe I'll buy a new kit and just redo it. I don't know. We'll see. That's a long day. Next question, Project Superneck. Will you ever run 24x16s? Nah, that's too much. All right, next question is Dat Black Blazer. Are you gonna sail the Corvette? Nah, Corvettes don't float very well, so probably not. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna sell it anytime soon anyways. Next question, Merrick 12345. Who would win a race between you and Street Speed 717? Trucks would be close, I bet. Cars, obviously, he'd destroy mine. My car's stock. Now, my car versus the McLaren, he'd still get me, but it'd be a good race. Now, his C7 versus my ZR1 wouldn't even be worth racing. It's about double the horsepower, so. Next question, James Curve ZZ. What size are your rims? I already answered that, 20 by 14. Next question, Sam Buchert. What do you get for average fuel mile? I already answered that, sorry. 15 to 20 or so. I keep answering these duplicates anyways. Next question, xlil_patx. What do you think about the 2019 Ram? I don't really know too much about them. I'm not really a you know, Dodge guy by any means, or a Ram guy. Next question, Bernie Boy 30. What do you think of the Cat fuel filter converters? That's really weird. I literally just watched a video on them. I love them. They're great. I think they're a must-have for pretty much all Duramaxes. Now, like I said, I do feel like you need to have a lift pump as well. I think you can never have too many filters. So obviously you don't want like 30 of them, but you know, if your first filter doesn't get something, odds are your second one will. So I'm just a firm believer in multiple filters on your truck. Next question, Philip Tarvin. How many inches are your spacers? Okay. How many inches are your spacers, and would you do a build on a Power Stroke? My spacers are 2 inches in the rear, and I probably wouldn't do a build on a Power Stroke. Next question, Ebro23. Would there be a possible chance in the near future we could possibly meet up or just talk about truck stuff, or perhaps maybe even trade trucks? For sure, we can meet up and talk, you know. Probably not the trade trucks part. Next question, Dream Build Repeat. Will we see some shooting videos with the 50 soon? Yes, I actually answered him already. But yeah, we will for sure. Hopefully it gets nice again. I kind of want to go this week and shoot it and sight it in. That's it on the questions. If you guys want to participate in any future Q&As, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'll put that on the screen here as well. But yeah, I want to kind of do maybe one a month. I don't know. Things are always changing with the truck. There's always new followers, new subscribers. So I'm down to answer, you know, the same questions every month just because I got new following. So I don't like to answer duplicate questions, you know, all in one video. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, also ask me below on this video. Also, that light bar, 42-inch curved light bar, really nice harness with it. If you guys want to enter for that light bar, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and leave a comment on this video saying you want to be entered. That way I can go through and pick the winner. I should have the winner by Thursday. Thursday's video will be the announcement of the winner, and I will ship the light bar out the next day once I get confirmation of the address that it has to be shipped to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. 15K, we're right around the corner. I think we're like 800 away. So at 15K, I'm giving away a set of full custom headlights. Either you can have the ones off my truck, which have color matched pods in them. You can have those, or I will build a set for you depending on what truck you have. The ones off my truck, obviously you can get new lenses for and repaint the pods, but everything's there, everything's ready to go. So definitely hit the subscribe button, and I will announce how to enter that here soon. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next time.